For an Aquarius, whose core identity is built on intellectual freedom, innovation, idealism, and authentic self-expression, the people they should be most wary of are those who seek to confine their mind, suppress their uniqueness, or chain them to tradition. Here are the personalities the water-bearer should be cautious of. 1. The dogmatic traditionalist and rule worshipper. Aquarius is the zodiac's visionary, hardwired to question the status quo and envision a better, more progressive future. They are rebels and reformers at heart. Why to be wary? A person who believes, this is how it's always been done, who clings blindly to tradition, or who uses rigid dogma, religious, political, or social, to suppress new ideas is an intellectual prison warden. They will dismiss the Aquarian's innovations as nonsense, and actively work to stifle their forward-thinking spirit, creating a soul-crushing environment of mental confinement. 2. The emotionally clingy and needy. While Aquarius is a humanitarian, they operate from a place of detached intellect. They need significant mental and emotional space to function and can feel smothered by constant, intense emotional demands. Why to be wary? Someone who requires daily reassurance, constant togetherness, and deep, one-on-one emotional processing will drain an Aquarius completely. The Aquarius will feel their autonomy is being violated and will retreat into cold aloofness, viewing the person's needs as an irrational chain that prevents them from connecting with the wider world. 3. The conformist and the status quo enforcer. Aquarius thrives on being unique, eccentric, and authentically themselves. They are the individualists of the zodiac. Why to be wary? A person who is overly concerned with fitting in, following trends, or pressuring the Aquarius to act normal and suppress their quirks is a direct threat to their core identity. This person will make the Aquarius feel judged and misunderstood for their very essence, forcing them to choose between the relationship and their own authenticity. 4. The intellectually dishonest or willfully ignorant. For Aquarius, the mind is sacred. They value truth, logic, and stimulating debate above almost all else. Why to be wary? Be deeply wary of anyone who refuses to consider facts, bases their worldview on willful ignorance, or, worst of all, uses emotional manipulation in place of logical argument. An Aquarius finds this intellectual laziness and dishonesty not just frustrating, but morally reprehensible. It makes genuine connection impossible. 5. The possessive and controlling partner. Aquarius sees themselves as a free agent in the world, belonging to humanity, not to one person. Their social circle is wide and diverse. Why to be wary? A person who is jealous, possessive, or tries to control who they see, what they do, or what they think is triggering their ultimate rebellion. This controller sees the Aquarius's broad social consciousness as a threat. The relationship will become a battle for the Aquarius's freedom, which they will always win, often by abruptly walking away. 6. The cynic who mocks their idealism. Aquarius is powered by the belief that a better world is possible. Their idealism, while sometimes quirky, is the engine of their existence. Why to be wary? The person who sneers at their humanitarian visions, calls them a dreamer as an insult, or actively mocks their hopes for humanity is pouring cold water on their inner fire. This cynicism is toxic to the Aquarian spirit, which needs encouragement, not ridicule, to change the world. In essence, Aquarius should seek fellow visionaries and free thinkers, people who are intellectually stimulating, respectful of autonomy, open-minded, and who celebrate their uniqueness. The people they should be wary of are those who are emotionally smothering, intellectually rigid, conformist, possessive, or cynically dismissive of their ideals. An Aquarius's mind is a vast and boundless territory. It cannot be fenced in, only companioned by those who are willing to explore its strange and wonderful landscape with them.